I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it. The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life, and I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
Ooh, we back. That was beautiful. That brought tears to my eyes. That was low-key a better intro than the other two games. They should have had that in the other two games. That was incredible. So, you might see the FPS counter. That's because I got settings on Ultra, and like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do with that. I mean, clearly, it's not very intensive right now, and we're at 145. So, we'll see. I'll probably get rid of that though, eventually, maybe not. Like I said, we'll see. This is beautiful. Who doesn't love the ruined terribleness that is war? No, they're dead. Hole. So how are you gonna give me a cracked mask already? See, clearly we got the wrong ending from the previous game because we're alive. Ridiculous. After more research into it, it seems like that's a harder ending to get. So like, again, kind of weird. You would think the ending most people would get would be the canon one. I guess not. I'll have to check to see if the controls are going to be the same. Alright, I got a shotgun. Flashlight is still F. Sense seems alright. Maybe like a tad too slow, but no other guns other than the shotgun. Alright, we're holding steady with the FPS, so I think I'm going to turn that off. Hold on. Alright, well that was annoying. I pressed F9, which is the pause button, and that ends up being the reload save. So, luckily we hadn't done anything yet, but still. Quite obnoxious. So we got a shotty. No other gun. Press mouse 4 for the lighter. Yeah, I changed a few things up. I noticed that there's only 3 weapons you can have, which is interesting, because the previous one, I don't remember with 2033, but at least with, oh wait, no, it was 3 weapons, never mind, I'm stupid, I don't know what I was thinking. What is this? Was that an attachment? Oh. That's cool. Very interesting. See, you can tell, bro. There's attachments in this game now. They doing moves. So this is the enhanced version, I believe it's called. Definitive version? One of the 2 words. I think it's enhanced. So this is the updated version on ultra settings with normal RTX. Luckily, this game has... Is that an eye? Looks like he's got an eye still in it. Luckily, this game has DLSS. So, that's nice. Get those extra frames up. Before I had a RTX card, I was like, does DLSS really work? Like, you never really know. But then once you use it, bro. Ugh. It's Loki. Oh, hello. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. I noticed it a lot in Cyberpunk when I was replaying it. Hello. What's up? Oh, bro, they have a red hit marker when you kill them. Let's go. Max bullets, alright. Are there books in this game? I don't know. What's up? Oh, bro, that's game-changing right there. Honestly. Something so simple, and literally so much better. Good. Get a little stim shot going. Hello? See, now how come that wasn't a red? Maybe there was only a headshot. I am using a shotgun, so it's possible a pellet hit him in the head, but that seems a bit too convenient. I don't know, we'll have to do further tests on that. Hello. Stab it. And punch it. Yeah. Idiot. Okay. That's, ooh, okay. Ooh. Please do.
It's Artyom! Artyom?
Yeah, what's up?
Artyom! What the hell? Is he alright?
Oh my god, what is with this game and doing that? This series, they need to stop with that sound. It is horrible, no one likes it, it does nothing but be annoying. And I have to keep remembering to find them each time to lower them.
Why are the lights off? It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry, I told you. I got it, open up! Go!
How are we that hurt? We're fine. We're built different, bro. We apparently survived explosions.
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top. Poor kid. He got into one too many explosions at D6. Where to now? Left,
So people think I'm crazy now. That's great. I save you people 2 times. 2. And that's what I get.
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro?
Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
What am I, a vampire? What the heck? So much has changed in the past year. I'm a vampire and people hate me. What the heck's going on? Hey.
Artyom, are you awake?
No, my eyes are just
Okay.
open.
The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you,
You got
trying to
updated.
kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface?
Well, then I'm
There's
dead.
no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel.
Actually, I've never talked.
Hello, Alex.
Oh, he lost both legs. I thought he only lost one.
There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession.
Yep.
But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who?
Well, technically defend it from who?
You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to police.
Because, like, technically,
Come, we need to talk.
what's the purpose in going to the surface?
I'll get the doctor.
So we could just, like,
Artyom,
lock down.
Please, promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
And then we don't get any of these watchmen or any of these other mutants. And then we just chill.
Artyom, we
So-
managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair?
I'm trying to find a better
Let me put
world.
it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
'Cause I never really thought about that. You get irradiated blood. I hope that's water.
They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here.
Hello.
Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
I hope you don't like lights, because you're getting them taken out. Well, the game's running dummy good. For ultra settings and RTX and...
Don't worry. I believe you.
How you gonna tell me that's a teen?
Will you take me with you when you find
How
the
you gonna
clean
tell me
place
that's a teen?
outside?
That kid looks like he's 6.
It's what's kept us alive up to now.
Either he's just really short, or he's
How long do
6.
you think that's going to last?
And maybe his
How
name's
many
Teen.
are there in the station? In the whole metro? Who will be
No lights.
10 years?
No lights.
10 years? We'll be lucky.
Yellow comrades.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're
Dude.
alright. You gave us a scare, brother.
Damir.
Artyom, how are you, friend? I see you're
Pardon me,
all right.
gentlemen, give way.
Alyosha.
Celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how are the nurses in the hospital, huh?
Would you just stop crowding him?
Steppen. Idiot. His name's Idiot.
Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
This man's name is literally Idiot.
It's official.
I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again. Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
I just got out of the hospital. Am I having a party? Hello? I just got a blood transfusion and I'm probably drinking alcohol? What the heck? A week later and we're back on the surface. So much for that promise. Can I look around? No.
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking.
Now, question. Oh. In the end of the last one, she had a kid.
Yes, and there's also those damn
Is that
things
existing still?
calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest?
I don't know, would
But
you?
what good are these fantasies in a silent world?
Well, it wasn't silent,
Artyom?
now it is.
Because it's dead.
Someone seems a bit rude. I'm holding on to hope. What are you holding on to?
We took our
Ooh,
time.
look at that
Sent to
red
replace the
dot.
filters.
Oh my
We
god.
don't need any
It's
extra
so much better.
radiation, darling.
It's so much better. This game is so much more beautiful. Look at that. Can I just jump off the edge? Oh, I even have feet! Oh, bro, I totally could just jump off the edge. Alright, we're not gonna do that. 0 death run.
Father will kill me if he finds out I went out with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone.
Bro, what are we, like,
Have you been to
low
all
gravity?
the zones?
Look at that.
See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks.
Well, there's more in the world than Russia. So, see, there's like a little bit of stutteries, which is unfortunate, but I can deal with a little stuttering if it means it can look this good. Well, I did, oh,
Had to scare a demon away.
Put
It
the
was
light
getting
on.
too comfortable here.
There's a benchmark, and I did 2 of them. One of them on high settings, the other on ultra. And I think the lowest it hit on ultra was 59, but it was like the average was like 120 or something. So I think we should be pretty good. Realistically, nothing needs to be like over 60 for you, but like for me,
Look, maybe you
I
should
want
come
my
back to the order.
high
We'll
hurts.
move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us.
Got 165, I
Because if
want to use
not
them.
us, then who? A
Whomst,
flat
you mean?
with a kitchen.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a lot of that
shower.
stutteries.
Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough.
You said that as I'm literally on it.
Careful. At least it held.
Yeah, you should have warned me a little quicker than that.
Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa, hear that?
I'm gonna be honest though, I don't see any RTX kind of anything. Like I don't see any. There's glass there. I don't know. We'll see. I only have it on normal, so maybe it's. Yeah, you're doing great. Hello. This only has 20 in a mag? Bro, we need some extended mags.
No? Good.
Maxed ammo on 90? No, that's not good.
Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole area knows we're here.
Bro, I've been trying to pick up the pace, but you're going slower than molasses. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of little jumpity-jumpity now. I don't know. We'll have to see. I really don't want to have to turn it down. And this game is weird when you like change between... I don't know if it's between each thing, but like changing between high and ultra, it like takes a minute to do it. Oh, we could take them. Do I have any other guns? I do not. Well, let's go.
A draw. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us.
So lucky.
I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop. The pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass?
Thermopylae.
Wait it out.
No, bro, we're not gonna shoot them. There's no point. That's a lot.
Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
That could be pretty dangerous. Low key. Can we, like, go? You can activate photo mode. Ooh. You think that's like... Oh, hello. I wonder if there's poses. Yeah, okay, I get it. I don't need you to keep that there.
Take the bridge to cross the railroad. It would save us a detour.
There we go.
Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get out there.
I'll boost you mid.
Shit! Come up now. I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large, roaring. At least it was far away.
We need like radios, bro. If I get too far away, I can't even hear it.
Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to
There you go.
radios. What the? Artyom, are you seeing this?
That's
I'm
a
not
train.
just imagining things, right?
No, that's definitely a train.
A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
Right there. What do you mean where? We literally just saw it.
Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it?
How?
Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks
Yo,
like
what's
they're
good?
chasing that train too. Let's join them!
Train. Train heist, train heist, train heist. Bro, we better rob a train. Oh. Oh.
Picked up 2 more individuals at the railroad bridge. One of them is the Order commander's daughter.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular
What's
village.
with like the...
We came here to
oh,
find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back.
the
But
shakies.
then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why
I was
would
right.
there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you were right. People really do live out there.
Yeah. Maybe you should listen to me from now on.
We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The Hag and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
They won't be needing any masks.
Break his neck. They got dogs? That's a big dog. Oh. Ooh.
Fool, he could have lived. Let's go.
Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Bro, am I supposed to be able to see that? I can't see anything. Oh, I don't like that sound. Labored breathing like that bothers me. Well, that's just a full-on murder pit. That's great. Bro, the stuttering, I really want it to stop. That's a foot. Oh, don't worry, we got the medical syringes. Let me use another one. I'm assuming that's just morphine, which wouldn't really help much in terms of healing you. Might just make it so you're not hurting. Oh, you're gonna tell me to do that each time? Bro, stutters. I think this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do the first one on Ultra, the next one on High, and then if there's still stuttering, forget it, we'll just deal with it. Go back to Ultra. If there's not, then we're gonna have to stay on High, unfortunately. It's just gonna be too annoying. It takes my immersion away. If this was like infrequently, then it's one thing, but it's getting to be too much. How do you know when you're supposed to take the mask off? Like, obviously if you're inside, but like, do you really think that much of a difference is gonna be good? Bro, even like right here, like that looks pretty good. Like you got like little wispies of its hair, but then when you like go up to it, it's like, that's not good at all. But the lighting's pretty good. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I don't like how you have to hold E to do things. Why can't it just be press? Oh, hello. Not going that way.
The turntable is switching on.
So I guess the morphine kicked in. I wish that this, most games would have it to where like it shows you a little image of the difference between the settings. Because like this looks very good. Like even that dirt, that's some nice looking dirt. But like, if I put it to high, is it not going to be as nice looking dirt, or is it just like a tiny bit? Because sometimes games between the difference between high and ultra isn't that much, surprisingly. Wow, that was rude.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals.
Yo, what's up?
How can they? What can I do? Mutant? Watchman!
Do I look like a watchman to you?
A human? How did you...
What's up?
Oh my god. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You
Oh, you're a little too close.
All right.
You got any, like, weapons?
Finally. I'll be of some use. Okay, they took the girl to the base chief for interrogation.
Can I wield like a
Take you
hammer
to
or
the main
something?
entrance. Too many guards, but we may sneak in from the back.
Yeah, we
Let's
can.
go. Don't rush though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light.
That's why we turn the lights off.
Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and
Yeah, I already am ahead of you, brother.
Looks like they didn't finish the repairs at the generator, Sergeant.
I probably should have listened to the plan. Because, like, is this guy gonna come towards us?
Move crouched. It's quieter that way.
Yeah, I get that.
See that ladder?
I guess I'm just gonna keep walking.
Try sneaking to it now.
This guy's not gonna see me? What is he, dumb?
Yermak, is that you?
Yeah, he's dumb. Okay. Bro, it's not even that dark.
Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Got me already.
Come on, come on. Fix
Come on, come on. Bro, I need a weapon. They got a train. So do you think these... Oh, hi.
You'll have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
Hopefully. Do you think that the train belongs to these people? Or were they following the train? Because, like, I don't know. That could be another train. What's going to be the button? E. Easy. Nope. Turn the light off. That was close. I was trying to see if he had a weapon. Oh, could have been more gentle with that, jeez.
Wait a moment.
A decoy. What? Oh, okay.
Great.
How do I, like...
Throw it. Well done.
How do I switch between them? Because before it was you hold tab, now holding tab doesn't seem to do that. How'd he get up here? How did he get up here?
Come on.
Oh, we're trying to be stealthy.
Good luck to you.
Thanks. 07. Hey. That's a nice calendar. Wow. That was easy. Bro, I took a bullet, possibly two.
Oh my god! You're alive!
And I'm still taking on people.
Are you hurt?
Yeah.
Hunter's badge?
Oh.
It stopped the bullet!
Ooh. Honestly, I thought I was going to have shot her. Pull the trigger, 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 pull the trigger.
Attention. Control unit damaged.
Morons!
Nice.
We are at war! One tat won't be enough for you now.
What is this equipment?
This is the Universal Broadband Radio Jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone, and them from hearing us.
Emergency shutdown.
Shit. This
Oh, so they... Ah. So there are others.
Do you hear that, Artyom?
What is that? The UK?
You were right all along.
More Russia. I can't tell... France.
It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world.
I think it's Greece,
Oh my god.
Norway, Brazil, South Africa, Japan. Bro, literally everyone's up.
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids.
That was aggressive.
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot.
Yeah, he's
I'm
good.
with him.
He's fine.
With you.
Give me your weapon.
You have to run! Is this yours?
It is now.
It's sitting there. We must get out before they recover.
What is that? What was the second thing he just gave me? I don't know what that was.
Sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through.
Looked like a wire. He's got some crazy looking eyes.
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar and then God willing, I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope. Be careful.
No, did he give us a mask? Didn't look like a mask.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost.
I'll boost you.
Can't really see well with the snowstorm.
So basically you're saying you're just gonna go up there for nothing.
Visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder
Give me a
for them to
boost for a
notice.
sniper position, but don't worry, I won't be able to do anything because I can't see anything. I have 3 bullets. I need like a throwing knife.
Incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
How do I check to see? I don't know. Alright. Well, these guys are coming towards us. We're gonna wait a bit for them to go by. Not trying to get... Oh, bro, they're going fast. What are the odds they come up here?
Agent Egg reporting. Naturally, they're pretending to be civilians. You rookies all think you know everything after...
I hate you. I think they see me.
Enough throwing cans. Come out and surrender if you want to win.
That is so incredibly unfortunate.
What? You expect to distract me with that?
Yes. That's literally what I hoped.
I see him.
What? just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. That was an incredibly trash attempt. How many bullets do we have? Bro, we have like nothing. So we should move quicker.
Some cover from above.
Can this thing only... What? This can only have 3 rounds in it? This thing's trash. That's interesting. The time is no longer correct. Oh no, that's your mask. Never mind. Your filter. Hello. Stop. Stop. Are they coming this way? Yes, they are. Maybe? They're looking this way, but are they walking? Doesn't seem like it.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position.
All unauthorized persons
This is so bad.
upon immediately. Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice.
Why is he freaking out? What? Let me in.
Great job, Artyom.
Totally didn't get shot at once.
You can take the mask off, Artyom. Now we have to
That's disappointing. Why did they... Don't get how they noticed me. Oh, this thing is trash. I'm gonna need... Ooh. Okay, so... Hold C. Okay. There we go. Now, what do you think? Is this thing gonna be as good as it was in the other game?
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them.
Yep.
Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Hello. No, you don't see nothing. You see something?
They noticed you. Covering.
Yeah, we're not doing great here, so... What did I just do? No. What was the difference? Oh, R is for bullets? Oh, I don't like that. I do not like this gun at all. This thing is a garbajo to the maximum. And that takes too long, too. Not a fan. Holmes, why are you down there? What are you doing there? What are you doing down there? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, we're going loud. Coward. Can I get up here? I want my knife back. Had I known that I wouldn't be able to get it, I wouldn't have gone after those people. That's just unfortunate. That's the name of the game here. Everything's just unfortunate.
All clear.
The guard. I don't see no enemies. We're fine. Everything's fine. How do I get around that? I can go over there.
Artyom, get to Yermak.
No. You can wait. No, I can't go over there. Ugh, what do you want? Your Mac? Your Mac? Dum-dum. Can I turn this? No. Bro, you got any heals? I'm like dying over here.
Am I glad to see you here?
What's up?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Where'd you come from? And way to do nothing for me.
All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now.
Can you open the door behind me?
And switch the turntable mechanism on.
I want to go that way, though.
And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
That's another difficult thing, is the guns are not the right way.
More guards.
The other game, I had them backwards. It seems to have like a millisecond delay, probably because it's a trash AK. Oh, I pressed Q before, it didn't work. Hey. Can I have your bullets? We're, Wait, do I have the dumb...
Come on, Artyom, we don't have all day.
We have as long as I want. Do I have, like, the dumb bullets again? I don't really know. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. I kind of hope it's not, because I don't... I didn't mean to do that. I don't like that.
Artyom, we're running out of time.
You're running out of time. I have all the time I want. He's got a helmet on.
Damn, what do we do now?
We do what we've been doing. Fight.
What?
Well, that doesn't seem... Okay. Oh my god. I'll let go.
That was intense. Are you okay?
Well, you know, I've been better.
There's a manual drive on the platform.
been shot multiple times. Oh my god. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Hello. I still can't. What? Where? Oh, they want this.
Let's do this together.
I wanted to go over there, bro. Guess you can.
A little. Yes.
Da. And it doesn't seem like one stim heals you fully.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, let's maybe not stand in the doorway while they're shooting at us. Probably not the best of ideas.
You should put the masts on. The seals might be damaged.
He said seals, but they wrote ceiling.
We did it. Yeah.
Is that a bomb? Bro.
Roger that, base. Over.
At least that wasn't that
Shoot
loud.
these two. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier.
There, the Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here. Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell? Artyom! What are you doing here? Talk about surprise.
Colonel, it will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It
So
doesn't
he
matter.
knew all
You have
along.
no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line down.
No shit,
the Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let them.
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What
in
is
the
Anna
ravine,
talking
there
about,
are
sir?
people
This
from
is not
other
a local
cities,
boss.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut
women,
up.
children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they'd be killed. In
Why?
any
What did we
case,
even
I have
do?
to get them out of town until it all blows over.
They killed us.
But you
Tried to
all
kill
should
us.
stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well,
at the
I'll
jam.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with us.
order leaves
no one behind.
You got that right, Dempsey.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air.
Yeah,
I'm
nothing
so
like
glad
some
the boys
radiated
supported
air.
us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But
Like
they
how I'm just, like,
circled
dying.
Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them!
I don't know if that's like a glitch because I didn't heal, or if I'm actually just like dying.
While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
That's a train. That's a big train. Give me a weapon. Bro. the heck did they have
That
on
was
that
just
thing?
a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
What were you aiming at then?
But look at all the machine
Bro.
guns. Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said
Warning! Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a
Alyosha.
scratch. Okay, here, stop it. But I must warn you, the brakes are not in great condition. Yermak, start slowing down. Let them think we are surrendering.
Ah, finally some good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so...
We bored them.
Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir. I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
It's because he hates me.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it.
Because he hates me.
Do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we
Oh,
slow
I'm the
down.
one who's been shot.
I will distract him in the meantime.
What do we got? What are we packing here?
Is that you, Yakov?
Yes, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right?
No.
Desertion.
It's not.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No. I see only
there we go.
one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man?
Hey.
Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple?
Plan? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They
Just knock him
destroyed us
out.
and you...
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
Yeah. Can't just say that, bro. That's a lot. I was doing really good with the stuttering, but now that it's like more intensive again, it's happening. And the best part is there's an extreme. But I guess if you were to like limit the game to 60, maybe it wouldn't happen. But like, I'm not doing that. I don't get... Oh, hello. Hello, boys. Don't mind me.
Get going. These just come serious. What the? Brake! Hit the brake! Drive, you asshole! Why didn't
That's gross.
Heads up! Enemy on the train!
How do you know?
You motherfucker! Now you're done!
Don't shoot! I'm just a stopper. I'm not with these. They need me. Just
I thought we were gonna throw it in the fire. I was like, we're going to die. Oh, that...
Come on! They're going to tear us to pieces!
He's dead. He pulled the pin on it. Is that like a remote detonator or timed? Because that's gonna hurt. Hey.
hold on!
You have a cool mask. I'd like to take it. Remote. Bro, that is
Oh my god, Artyom!
some lag.
Thank goodness you're okay.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Yeah, that's fine. No one needed to be in the lines with those people
We
anyway.
stopped 100 clicks from Moscow
Bro, it's
to check our Geiger counters.
Trying.
The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Alright.
Why their own thing?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder.
What's next?
Where do we go from here?
I can't believe that guy's name is Idiot.
More or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something, at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago.
By who, though?
You talk, you die policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. And look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of Command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow.
Sounds like a train.
Needs a trial, and the case is so clear. And there's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command.
I think I found it.
Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers? Wait a moment, what was that?
From the Ark Project base. Everyone who can hear me. Everyone still loyal to the cause.
Listen, everyone.
Rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79.
Should we be writing that down? What's up?
Rally point location is code
Got it. So it is somewhere around here. The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of
Oh, it's been 20 years. Actually, I guess like 22.
Women in that place?
Great reaction.
Probably not.
So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out to me.
Bro, I'm trying to leave here.
That thing that it's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's
What,
not
I don't get one?
short trip to the Urals,
Ah, thank you.
So we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's call her Anna and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell. Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Who's talking from the right?
Okay, but
Is the guy on the ground over there?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's trick to Aurora.
Aurora, complete. Alright.
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
Bro.
Alright,
No.
we had a round. That should be enough. You're back. Full steam ahead.
Hi.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
How should I know? I haven't been anywhere but the metro. No. How do I, like, save? I saw... No?
I was expecting an arrow from
I don't know how you save.
but I got a bullet from an ugly mother.
You can resume the journey or continue exploring the train.
You sure you're okay?
Well, I can't explore the train because...
A couple of words.
No, 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 no.
Stars attract the weddings.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna
And there's
leave
definitely a lot
and
of
hope
those up ahead.
for the best. So, like I said, we're gonna try...
Real.
I can't.
Quality that matters.
Like I said, we're gonna try the high settings next. See if there's not as much stuttering, because there was quite a bit of it, and it's kind of annoying me. So we'll see. But anyway, for now, we